Hi friends and supporters of Prairie Soap House and Apothecary, this is Erin Oberlander. I am a certified holistic aromatherapist, herbalist, and holistic health expert. Today our video is going to be a little bit more informal than normal, and I'm just going to give you a little sneak peek into the distillation of chamomile. So chamomile is an herb that you may have yourself worked with in terms of if you've ever had chamomile tea, or maybe you have used chamomile essential oil, or maybe you've even done some kind of a chamomile bath preparation of some kind. Chamomile has been used since almost the beginning of human history, as far as I can tell, going way, way back. And it's always been known as a natural antiseptic. In fact, it's known to be more antiseptic than seawater, which is interesting. So it's better than salt water for cleansing wounds. So that's kind of traditionally how it was known. It was also known to be an anti-hysteric and helping to calm people in situations where they had become out of control emotionally or felt misunderstood in some way. Chamomile is very good for people that tend to run a little hot in their body. It's very energetically cooling. It's also cooling on the body in general. And especially if you are struggling with anger or you're a person where you just have a hot temper, this is definitely an herb that you will want to get to know. The one exception with this is that if you have a ragweed allergy, you may want to be careful about using chamomile because it's related. So you may actually increase your allergies using chamomile. I used to have allergies and I did not have problems with chamomile. Sidebar, stopped having allergies when I stopped eating gluten. That's just how it works for me. Everybody's body is different. So I use chamomile on a pretty regular basis. I use it as a tea primarily in the evening. Sometimes I'll mix chamomile and lavender together, both the plant forms or the flower forms of those dried, to make tea at night, and it's extremely calming. In fact, I would say sedative in nature when I really want to get a deep sleep. I also love chamomile essential oil for kids. Of course, always diluted and used in very small proportions, or as I'm going to show you today, as a hydrosol. So the hydrosol is one of two byproducts of the distillation process. So behind me, you can see the top part of my little distiller. This part's called the onion because it looks like one. I'll show you the rest of the process here in a minute. But the hydrosol is the second byproduct. The first byproduct is essential oil. So the essential oil is extremely concentrated. The hydrosol has a little bit of the essential oil suspended in it. It also has some of the herbaceous notes of the plant, and then of course is mostly water, so it's automatically pre-diluted and can be used by almost everyone very safely. So I'm going to show you a little bit of the distillation process and then what the product looks like, and that's what I have for you today. Step one in the distillation process is to harvest the plants. So yesterday morning I went out, and the morning is usually when you're going to have the highest concentration of essential oil for most plants. And I chopped off the top of the stalks where the flowers were. Then I let that dry down during the day, and yesterday evening, very late, I picked off all the flower heads and got them ready to distill this morning. That plant material went into the vessel of my little distiller. I filled it about 2/3 full and then water to cover that. The rest is spaced so that there's room for boiling and steam. That's important because the steam is what contains those essences of the plant. That steam goes up through the onion and then recondenses in the condensing coil, and we put ice in here to help that to recondense from steam back into liquid. And this is so cool. Chamomile has a sesquiterpene in it called chamazoline, and that is what gives it its blue color. Most essential oils are clear to like a light yellow or straw color. The German chamomile that I'm distilling today is an exception to that rule, so it's really fun to be able to see on top of the hydrosol, which is the clear liquid, we have the blue essential oil. So we're getting a little bit of essential oil out of this, which is great to see from such a small scale distillation. Most of the time, if you're buying commercially, chamomile is distilled in very large quantities to get just a very small amount of essential oil. And there you have it. Those are the basics of distilling Roman chamomile essential oil and hydrosol. So this hydrosol will be put into bottles and be used as linen spray, body spray, maybe put into baths. If I have enough essential oil, I will try to separate that off for limited use, but it's going to be a very, very small amount. So again, appreciate your essential oils. Realize that they are a finite resource. It takes a lot of plant material, a lot of land, a lot of resources, water, sunshine, all of those things to create even one drop of essential oil. So use them with reverence and appreciation and enjoy them because they are little precious gems from the aromatic world. If you liked this video, please comment, like, and subscribe and share. And if you're interested in learning more about this type of thing, go over to intuitiveseason.com and get yourself enrolled in the Intuitive and Seasonal Living Academy. I will see you next time.